Q esports as its finest. We are here. Look at the bands Koshka and Ringo. I mean, we haven't seen a lot of Ringo bans. Well, like 2 or 3 in total. Could be the 3rd ban in the whole event. And Koshka, well, yeah, that is the number 2 on the ban list so far. So they are taking away Koshka out of a whole first match, as well as Ringo. Most likely that we might see the soft pick
the
just
soft
go
pick
ahead.
on the petal. Yeah, you saw me already pointing at it. I mean, the soft pick on the petal on Rune. That's also the guy with the sticker of petal. And if that would be also the first time. We did not see Jewel at all, not yet. And something which is interesting, Ringo is not getting banned a lot, but is getting picked the most frequent. So actually Vox got picked. We have Rona getting picked by Stan Smith again. He did that already once. We have the Taka on Sang-ho on the other side. Slash Moon is not playing Ringo.
Let's kick it off the X-Retsu. We have Sang-ho playing Taka, so let's see if he can succeed with the X-Retsu here in the finals on the Halcyon Fold. And Stan Smith feeling so comfortable playing Rona for the 2nd time. Set 1, first match, finals, all in or nothing.
Yes, and that's what it is. We do have a double Vox, a double Adagio. It's only getting... It's interesting, we do have on the one side Sang-ho on that Taka, as you mentioned, and that Taka is actually so important.
Yeah.
Because they can use that, we saw that on other teams, they use the Taka to check a Tribush, and then Y, that's actually how you pronounce his name, he can jump in, use his boots, use Gift of Fire, slow the entire enemy team, and then X-Retsu's and a lot of auto attacks out of already Rune can follow up, because we know that Vox is most likely getting played with a lot of attack speed.
So very interesting to see no invade by any team. We have seen Invincible Armada with an aggressive invade level 1, and they didn't do this now. But there comes the early again from Sang-ho. Slash Moon luckily going out with the Sonic Zoom. You had the right feeling about the situation. Why? Because the Korean team, well, on the left side, the blue team, they cleared their jungle a bit faster as far as I have seen it, and could try to gank here. But they go again. Slash Moon has not this on the list. They are jumping over, and can they get the first blood? No. Sonic Zoom here connecting, but not taking the kill. There we see him. Well, he escaped very well here. Slash Moon putting under a lot of pressure early game after just a few minutes.
I mean, after pushing them, or pushing especially Slash Moon into a backport, that is very important. That's actually something we are seeing a lot out of Korean teams in general, and also out of Invincible Armada. You mentioned that they have a clean game so far, and there is it. That's the face check of the bush. They just see 2, and that's the slow, but everyone is connecting. Slash Moon is coming downwards. Korean Sang-ho is bleeding down. That's first blood for the Divine Brothers. Another trade, another kill, not a trade, excuse me, another kill coming in for them as well. That's a very well executed face check first by Sang-ho, but he couldn't really do anything because Divine Brothers connected instantly. Slash Moon came down, and they could pick 2 kills, and both Daewoo and Slash Moon got the kills.
Well, the problem was actually that they focused Daewoo in this fight, because he was closest to them. So they were like thinking, okay, maybe we can take him down, but he used the Gift of Fire immediately on himself, buffing himself up, maybe together with the Halcyon Potion. Didn't catch that, but never mind. Still the wrong focus, still the wrong target, and Divine Brothers taking advantage of this mistake, directly countering that engage from Invincible Armada. So let's have a look. 1.3 thousand gold on the Korean side and 2.1 thousand gold on the Japanese side. Well, they are ahead over 1,000 after 3.5 minutes. That is very good. They are farming very well. Let's see. Slash Moon 13 last hits versus Rune. 19 here. Well, kind of a bit ahead for Korea.
Yeah, that's just the waves. I mean, you can't really say it yet, but I agree. It seems, though, that Slashmoon wants to push the lane to get down to his jungle buddies.
Yep.
Because they are starting, you can see it on the minimap. Stan Smith already sitting in the tri-bush of the enemy. A Scout Jab telling them, though, that he's trying to engage, or at least trying to steal some farm out of their jungle. So they are actually getting out of there. A nice Scout Jab there. Oh, Sangho is not stepping into it yet. Now he is. And that's probably because he set a Scout Jab next to it. Oh, a Sonic Zoom actually from him back. Stan Smith jumping in with into the fray just to make sure that Slash is getting safe and sound out of there. But no problem at all. Sangho, if you're wondering why he's using the box for nothing, probably to keep his stacks open, but since that jungle camp down there, the small just got stolen by Stan and by Deja Vu, he could not really keep his stacks on Taka up.
Well, we just have seen Slashmoon spending the 500 gold he recently had on the Blazing Salvo rune. He upgraded also the money or the gold he has to his Blazing Salvo together with the nice armor pierce item. So it's the tier 1 going for, looks like the Serpent Mask soonish. So let's see what they are going to build. A lot of weapon power here on the Halcyon Fold on no crystal damage item. Very interesting, kind of easy to counter with armor or the metal jacket, but this is what it's all about. Counter the enemy.
Slash. Oh,
checking out the
he used his boots.
Yeah, he
that
did.
was a panic boot.
Oh.
Obviously, he
but
used
I mean,
those boots.
better use them there and be safe than risk anything. A lot of Scout Traps here popping up.
And also they have the possibility with Adagio, with Vox and Koshka to an X-Retsu and then the Gift of Fire for a slow, and then actually Rune can jump in as well and can get a Gift of Fire to slow them down as well. But on the other side, it's quite similar since they have Into the Fray and also the Sonic Zoom from Slashmoon.
Oh, there comes the Gift of Fire to Slashmoon because he received a bit of poke damage here, checking that bush. And Stan Smith, he has 30 creep kills here in the jungle compared to Taka on the other side, played by Sango. 19, slightly ahead both supporters. Well, 11 on Adagio. That is very interesting. I'm wondering if he took them, but yeah, by will, or was it just an accident? 11 is too much or too many to take them by accident. So there must be a plan behind this. Maybe they want to push Devo fast up to level 6. Gold miner just...
Yeah, getting picked there. The audience loves that. That's actually just due to seeing that Sangho and Y are at the moment jungling, getting that jungle farm cleared. So they are picking the gold miner after it's digging for nearly 3 minutes. That should be something above 200 gold per member. No, actually above 150 gold per member, which is super finish. And they also push now pressure on the plate of Invincible Armada, because they will need to bring that back home if they want to have the payout. And in terms of Scout Traps, did you capture that actually? We do have a couple of them, but they are not as deep as we saw in a couple of matches before, because I have the feeling that both teams try to play it safe and not overstepping the 50-yard line, either in the jungle or in the lane. And that's by meaning the line in the middle of the lane, and then basically the tri-bush on both sides.
Well,
they are, perfectly. That's the line right there.
Very interesting to see the engage idea here from Invincible Armada. You see Sango using the Kaku, hiding himself under the box, going max range, and when he is on max range to Wine, he will receive the Gift of Fire.
And the true damage is so immense out of the rotation. Sorry to interrupt you there, because that's something I need to comment on. Oh, Deja Vu, he's popping active Verse of Judgment. It's hitting two members, Rune and Y. They're both stunned. There's a nice ultimate coming out of Rona. Stan Smith getting 1 kill, and that is Y falling down 3-0 for Divine Brothers. The gold advantage is heavy as well, and Rune, man, that's nearly nothing left there out of the Sonic Zoom from Slash Moon.
Yeah,
You
barely.
hear that? Slash Moon, Sonic Zoom.
Barely taking the next kill. And now we see why Daewoo has some creep kills. He reached level 6 before Wine from the Korean team. Just as said, this is the deep tactics behind it. Reach level 6 and then try to rotate so that you reach level 6 very, very close to the next team fight. And that worked out very, very well.
Oh yeah, it did. And man, something we never really captured so far, never really talked about a lot, is the Adagios.
Yeah.
It's like such a huge comeback.
Yeah.
Such an immense comeback. But let's capture that. That's the third time we do see out of that Invincible Armada that they're pushing a turret out of a rotation. Now they're all backboarding in the same bush. At least the double carries are backboarding. That's fine. I mean, they saw actually that there's no farm, but they picked a turret. That's a lot of pressure, and you can see actually there are 2 deaths of Vainglory from Super Evil Mega Cops sitting in the crowd. Tommy Cruel and Christian Sergestral also clapping their hands for that nice rotation.
Fight coming in! They are going for Daewoo, going out with the Kaku. There comes the flat, they can't see him. So no chance with the reveal here from Divine Brothers. 4-0. The plan was pretty good, but the plan from the Divine Brothers was even better because they saw, like, well, they are going to our jungle, or maybe they recognized that the feeding, they're going back to base. Okay, we directly go for their jungle, taking advantage of the gold here, and that worked out.
So again, the Adagio, do you have any thoughts on that? Why he is like celebrating such a huge comeback in terms of being played in high competitive games? Oh, nice jump in there by Stan Smith. Burst of Judgment as well. Oh, and Daewoo, he's falling first. The Japanese health bars are blinking, but now Stan Smith tries to pull his ultimate. It's a clean ace coming in for Divine, not for Divine Brothers, for Invincible Armada. And they're picking up the gold mine as well. 1 turret is down. They might go for farm, or maybe even the gold miner, because we do see that as soon 1 turret is down from the enemy team, whomever they are facing, they are most likely picking up minion mine afterwards.
And that is...
and they're doing it, yes.
That is one of their strengths. So what they do if they are behind, they are totally unimpressed. They still stick to their A game. They try to maximize farm, and look at the farm now. They are ahead because they wait for the right moment. I mean, even we have seen them, they were behind in the last match. It was the semi-finals, but then they came back so huge against Gangsters. And that was what, I mean, this is their strength. And this makes them so dangerous because you think you are ahead, but no, I mean, in terms of gold, and they can't see the gold.
Yeah, and also something they did against Gangsters, they were far, far behind in terms of kills.
Yeah.
But they rotated so smartly into lane, into jungle, into enemy jungle, wherever they could grab gold. And that's how you actually deal with something like that. Stan Smith jumping out of there, he felt a bit unsecure. Since they have actually, one turret is down from them, so they need to kill. Wait for it's coming in, X-Rays who also already taken into Slash Moon. Now Stan Smith is going in. He is fine, using his boots actually to get out of there. And a reflex spot out of Slash Moon. Slash Moon will fall though, X-Rays 2 on top. Burst of Judgment from Daewoo. He is still alive, and there's Stan Smith getting 1 kill as straight into Sang Ho. But now the turret, it's open, a wave is pushing, and it is falling. Another turret down from the side of Divine Brothers.
And again, just what I mentioned, the tactics. So Sango playing Taka, he went in with the Kaku, received the very, very long range Gift of Fire from Y, and then he attacked. And the Gift of Fire was still flying. I haven't seen it before. It was just flying, flying, flying. And then everyone, all 3, received the slow from Gift of Fire. I mean, wow, this is really crazy what is going on here in the finals. Pro play, I mean...
Yeah, it's just the A game right there.
It is.
And Scout Reps are a bit in favor for Team Invincible Armada so far, but we do have actually one quite deep-ish Scout Rep on the bottom left side next to the jungle shop. You could just see that in the nice overview. And, well, I mean, Actually, the Korean team is spending a bit more money in terms of vision there in Kraken, in the Kraken pit, soon to be Kraken pit. And do you see what they did? Out of being behind, trading one turret into it, still being behind in gold, getting one ace, picking gold mine, keeping up their good game. And weapon fan fusion, is it getting popped or did it run out?
It was popped by Sang-ho.
Oh, so they're looking for something here. Either trying to pick up, probably because we have actually both minion mines already on their side, so they can't pick that. So nothing much to take besides the jungle. And I wonder if the call from Stan Smith, Daewoo and Slash Moon is at the moment just let them and just wait until minute 15. Try maybe to get the gold mine, and they need to do that in the next 55 seconds. And meanwhile, get as much farm as possible, because those minions are pushing into their base, because they are double buffed and they're giving more gold.
Alright, well, still surprised me that Stan Smith is going for Rona. I mean, Evil Finn will be proud of that pick. But, yeah.
I am calm.
Yeah. So let's see, maybe kind of a birthday pick, but never mind.
Birthday pick.
Alright, there comes the flare. They revealed the bush. They are going back, disengaging here. They don't want to face them here. They are feeling uncomfortable going for that one because the gold mine is giving the payout, so they're just making sure that he keeps digging for them, which he actually does. And I don't see any way for the Japanese team Divine Brothers.
That's actually a full payout in minute 15. That's like 300 gold each.
Point.
Oh, the direct Kraken start. Are they going to get that though? They will, because as you can see on the minimap, no one is even close.
Wow.
The Kraken is getting captured under, let's say, 20 seconds, even under 15 seconds. There it is. The crowd loves it. The Kraken is getting captured. Stan Smith, Slash Moon both trying to backport, but they're getting harassed out of that. This looks very, very bad for them. If they want to defend their turrets, they need to think about how.
Whoa, what a match. Very, very head-to-head. The early Kraken very much surprises me. Look at the gift of fire to Slash Moon, not well placed or not in the right timing. Now the cooldown is there, but he has it again. There's the fight coming up, wait for it. Hitting all three of them. Slash Moon low health here, the carry. Kraken now pushing, they have to kill Kraken as soon as possible to avoid a lot of push here and a lot of gold for the Korean team. But X-Ratsu on the tower, now's the time to fight. They are pushing, there is no tower. He's going in, Words of Judgment, look at the animation. They're getting the first kill actually now for Slash Moon. Second kill going to Y. 1-for-1 trade, they're disengaging, look at the points. This is crazy what is going on here. Wow, they are defending now with all they have, the Kraken, but look at the Kraken pushing so far because it is so hard to kill Kraken just after.
Oh, do you see that? There's nothing left on that turret.
Minute 15, it is so hard to kill Kraken, and this is why she went so far on the Halcyon Fold. Actually, they went for 2 turrets, so the math went for the Korean team here. Wow.
Yeah, I'm really, really unsure if Divine Brothers has anything up their sleeves against this very well-prepared Invincible Armada. I mean, gold is actually quite even. They got just 1,500 out of their Kraken, and now 200 more. Gold is like 1k. That's not too much after 17 minutes. And the overview, as you can see, we do have still the... oh, no, actually, Divine Brothers just took it back a minute ago, the minion miners. So the minions are quite equal as well. The gold is getting equal as well. It looks like another team fight. There's Sang-ho's face checking. He's getting slowed. And Slash Moon is getting actually a heal buff. There's a wait for it coming to him. He is getting really low. He should fall in a second, but no, Stan Smith. He is so strong on that Rona ultimate. Sang-ho is running out there. He is not helping his team. He's way too low to do that. And now Dummy actually back in with an exit to the Kaitner buff. And that was so crucial that he came back and did not ditch his team. You see his face. Daewoo will fall. That's an ace coming. And that's the first match. That is GG for the team around Sang-ho, Rune, and Y, which is Invincible Armada.
That is a team fight for the books, ladies and gentlemen, for the learning and teaching books. Wow, they deserved this first win here, and they are one step closer.